Yet another day in finals procrastination, and I introduce you to my latest little creation. This is a order-sensitive door, so you have to press the buttons in the right order in order for the door to open up. If you push one out of order, the door will lock, and you have to hit the reset button. So I'll just quickly go through a couple of wrong ones, but the right is 1, 3, and 2, and that opens up the door. And once you step inside, there's a pressure plate which also resets the door, and you can use it to get out. So we'll head on in, and I have a brief explanation on top of how it works. Basically, let me reset everything. The buttons have this statement right here, which is when it turns it on, turns that off, which turns this on, which always sends a stream of on. So when you press this button, it will keep this one off. That way it's kind of like a button that activates a switch, so it will be forever on, and then the button thereafter will do nothing. And this button has the same kind of a statement here, and this is an AND statement. Both of these have to be off, that one and this one, in order for this one to be on. So if you press button number 2 here, it will turn that, which turns that off, which turns this on, which comes to another little memory statement here, turning that on, which will turn this off, which this is also another AND statement. Now, if you were to hit button 1 first, button 1 would turn its memory statement on, but it would also turn this one on from the first AND statement. So let me show you what will happen if you reset it. So once it is reset, turn that on, that will be on, and you hit button number 2, and that will be on. Must have forgotten to reset that, but then that one will be on, and it won't be possible to open up the door because you need this to be on. So let me reset everything. Do that again from a fresh reset. And there you have it. Oops. I'm losing my reset buttons. Okay. It's button 2, then button 1, and your door opens up. Now, of course, with the third button, it's going to get a lot more complicated. Here are the 3 buttons coming into their beginning statements. I'm not going to go through it all, but there's different levels. Here is both 3 and 2 coming into this OR statement. If either one of these comes on, it'll activate the top light, making it impossible for this AND statement to ever work until you reset it. So button 1 comes in to here, and here's another memory statement, and a few more AND statements here and there. If you really want to know how it completely works, I'm sure you can find somebody with a tutorial on it. but it's just a labyrinth of redstone, and if you can find your way out, down here I have some of the reset switches to the memory. Here's the reset button. There's button 1, 2, 3, and then the reset one comes under here to everything. There's the torch for the door to come on when you step on the button. It powers up this. This goes to the reset switches, and then this goes to the door statement, which is an OR. Either you turn on the 3 buttons in the correct order, or you step on the pressure plate. Either one of these turn on, this will turn off, turning that torch on, opening up the door. So, that is it for today. This was a fun little 3-hour trial and error, little yuck, but it's spacely, so you're gonna start a base. I'm gonna get rid of all this and then build up, but you want to build it under your base because it takes quite a bit of space, as you can see, this whole building. Alrighty, hope you enjoyed.